This is what women are looking for that you're probably missing out on. Now, here's the big difference with men and women in dating. In the beginning, it's easier for women to just get dates. They tend to have a lot more options, which makes them pickier. So on the men's part, that first dating threshold is probably where you're going to need help. But when a woman is dating you and she picks you, and usually she's picking that guy that she can see herself with long term, so he probably has a decent job, she finds him good looking, he's going to have these desirable qualities that most women find desirable, which means he is going to have more options. So at that point, that's where the power dynamic shifts. Then the point that the woman is struggling with is getting that man to commit and forming that long-term relationship. So if you're struggling with that first initial threshold of even getting dates with women, I think what's most important to ask is, are you the type of person you would want to date? Meaning, have you been working through your past trauma? Are you able to emotionally regulate? Are you taking care of yourself in both your health, spiritually? Do you have a job? Are you someone that you would want to be with long term? Because in those initial moments, if we're looking at evolutionarily how we developed, a woman is picking that one partner. So for her, that is a bigger investment. You better be able to protect and provide. That's not a gold digger thing. That is a safety thing. Women, especially if they are going to go on to have a child, they're probably going to give up years of their own working potential. They're sacrificing their bodies, and also how difficult it would be for them to date if it doesn't work out. And also considering that when there is a split, mothers mostly get full custody. So they better pick right, because no one wants to have to raise these children by themselves. This is harsh advice, but if you are in the extremes of being overweight, broke, or unhappy, there is time that you should be spending working on that versus going out trying to get laid or going on a date. If, however, you feel like you're a great guy, what are some of the other things you can do? How can you make her feel special? There are so many little things that don't even cost that much that make her feel like she is special to you. Flowers aren't even that expensive. Why aren't you guys getting them? And if you can't afford it, go out in the freaking field and pick me some wildflowers. And the way a girl would swoon if you went out and picked them, oh my God. I think the main difference between men and women in relationships is, above all else, a man wants to feel respected for his thinking, and a woman wants to feel cherished for her feelings. So be a good man and
So I had a lot of comments on my How Men Fall in Love post about how do women fall in love. Now, I'm a female dating coach, so I speak from the perspective of feminine energy women looking for masculine energy men. However, what does a feminine energy woman need in order to fall and stay in love? And there are 3 important things that we need. And the first thing that we need is to feel seen by our partner. We want to know that he sees us with his eyes, with his mind, with his heart, that when we walk into the room, he acknowledges us. You know, there's things that you can do like give compliments, or just even tell your partner how, pretty her outfit is, how beautiful she looks, seeing her, but not just seeing her on a physical level, seeing her in her mind, her thoughts, her life, seeing her in her heart, her wants, her needs, her desires. We have a deep need to feel seen by our partner. The other thing that we need to feel is understood. So not only do we want to feel like our partner sees us, but we need to know from our core that he understands us. And that doesn't mean he's not going to make mistakes, but that means in those times when we come to him with our emotions, with wanting to work something out, that he takes the time to understand where we are coming from, because we are different. Feminine energy is different than masculine energy. And taking that time to understand us is so important. And the other thing that we need is to feel safe. Feminine energy needs to feel safe in relationship to fall and stay in love. And how do we feel safe? Consistency. Men, we need you to show up consistently, not just with your words, but your actions. Showing up for us through communication, showing up for us through bonding, showing up for us so we feel safe. We know that you're not cheating on us. We know that you're going to come back to us. We know that when we give you the freedom that you crave, you are not going to abuse it. We feel safe. And this is how feminine energy women fall in love.
Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, we'll be discussing the most important topic: how do women fall in love? I know many men have been asking themselves, even other ladies, they get confused. So I'm just here to share my true sense, okay? So I know love is a complex and different for everyone, but there are some common emotional journeys that many women experience when they fall in love. So we're going to get into it. First, let's talk about emotional connection. For many women, falling in love begins with an emotional bond. It's not just about attraction or chemistry, it's about feeling understood, valued, and safe with someone. When a woman feels like she can open up and be vulnerable with her partner without fear of judgment, that's often the first step toward love. This emotional connection may start with shared conversations, experiences, or just a feeling of being truly seen and heard. Think about it like this. Maybe they spend late nights talking, sharing personal stories, their hopes and fears. That's where start to build, and with that, trust feeling begins to deepen. Next up is security and stability. Now, I don't mean financial stability, although that's important too, but emotional stability. Women often fall in love when they feel like the person they're with provides a sense of consistency and safety. No one wants to be in a relationship filled with drama or uncertainty, right? When a man shows that he's reliable, supportive, and truly cares about her well-being, that's a big factor in developing deeper feelings. Women tend to value someone who can offer emotional reassurance, a sense of, okay, I'm here for you no matter what. So when she feels secure in the relationship, that's when love has room to grow. Security builds trust, and trust lays the groundwork for deeper love. Now, let's not forget about attraction and chemistry. Yes, emotional connection is key, but physical attraction plays a big role too. But here's the thing: unlike what a lot of people think, it's not just about looks. Women tend to fall in love with how man makes them feel attractive, desirable, and appreciated. It's about that feeling when he looks at her and makes her feel like she's the only one in this room. Many women fall in love with the little moments of affection, a touch on the arm, a meaningful glance, or a playful tease. It's not just about passion, it's about the chemistry that feels like it's building a connection, not just a fling. Now let's talk about shared values and goals. Falling in love is not just about being in a moment, it's also about imagining a future together. When a woman says that there is value aligned, whether it's family, career, or life aspirations, that's when they can really start to picture a long-term relationship. Having common values, or at least being on the same page with big decisions, help build the deeper emotion connection and solidifies the relationship. Because let's be honest, no matter how much you care about someone, if you're headed in completely different directions, love can be difficult to sustain. So when she sees a future with you, that's another sign that love is blossoming. Finally, there is consistency. One of the most important things women look for as they fall in love is consistency. If you show up for her day in and day out, if you keep your promises, if you're on the same page, she meets you over time, that's huge for her. Okay, she can't even ask for more. Women love attention. In love with someone is dependable, not someone who's perfect, but someone who's there, who shows up with some energy they brought on one day, okay? Because at the end of the day, love is not just about grand gestures, it's about the small, consistent actions that show you care. Love grows in the ordinary, everyday moments of life. So, to conclude this, women fall in love when they feel emotionally connected, secure, attracted, aligned in values, and can count on consistency. Every relationship is different, but these are some of the most common things that makes women fall in love. Let me know in the comment section if any of this resonates with you, or if there's anything you'd add up. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate. What I can say for now is take care of yourself. Bye bye.